What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Not the Note 7 that was exploding, burning people's houses down, and huge issues with it being charged too long and the batteries start to swell and then actually catching fire. So a lot of those people switched away from the Note 8 when they all had to return their notes to switch to another phone. People wanted to stay with a larger size display, so most of them went for the Galaxy S7 Edge. Not a bad phone at all. Actually, it's a great phone. In my opinion, the best phone that is out there today. Now, the rumors that are going around about the Galaxy Note 8 are insane. Don't think that it's coming out anytime soon, because usually Note phones come out in August or September. But the rumors for the Galaxy Note 8 is just crazy. 4K screen resolution. I can understand that. That's pretty much the next step for smartphones. They're saying that the new HTC that is coming out is going to have a 4K resolution display. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Remember, these are just rumors. But the rumors for the display does not end there. Edge-to-edge display, of course, from side to side, but they're saying that it's going to go all the way to the bottom as well. I don't know what they're going to do at the top, because your speaker, your selfie camera, they're going to have to be holes in the actual display if the display goes all the way to the top. So we could pretty much expect to see at least a small sliver of bezel so they can actually have the speaker and the selfie camera up there. Again, we're not done talking about the display. They're saying that it's going to be foldable or expandable. They're saying the display is going to be 5.7-inch display, and then it can expand to 6.2 inches. I honestly cannot figure out how they would do it unless it's folded and you have to unfold. That to me will turn people off. I don't see on how that would be feasible, but they're talking about it being able to open and get bigger. Again, remember guys, these are just rumors so far, but the rumors are coming from reliable sources. But I gotta say, I don't really see a 5.7-inch display expanding to 6.2. It might actually happen, but I don't see it happening. Okay, now let's talk about the camera. Most cameras are sticking around 12 megapixel. Well, that's what we have so far in a lot of our cameras. 12, 15 maybe. They're saying that on the Note 8, it's going to have a 30 megapixel camera. That's pretty crazy because the Note 7 was a 12, and it's jumping from 12 to 30. Samsung's cameras have always been amazing. Now they're jumping to a 30 megapixel. I don't see on how the picture is going to get any better when you take the picture, but with a 4K resolution display and a 30 megapixel camera, I gotta tell you, it's probably going to look amazing. And they're also saying, of course, that it's going to record in 4K resolution when you're video recording. They're saying that it's going to have a 3.2 gigahertz Snapdragon 830 processor with 6 gigs of RAM. That is completely feasible. That does not sound like a rumor that is over-exasperated. This does sound right. But they're saying that it's going to be a 10 nanometer chip. Now, when you're talking about nanometers, the smaller the nanometer, the better. It's a smaller chip, it uses less power, battery will last longer, it doesn't get hot like the old nanometer chips that were like 28 and stuff like that in all of our older smartphones. But that's what they're saying with this, that it could be the 830 processor that is a 10 nanometer chip. We'll have to wait and see. In my experience, Samsung does like to put their octa core inside their Note phones as well in certain areas or certain phone companies that are out there. So we'll have to wait and see to find out whether or not you can get the Octa Xeno Samsung chip, or it's going to be the Snapdragon 830 processor. Could be both with two different variations. It's going to have the latest version of Android, which is, we're up to the letter O, and please put in the comments, let's hear what you guys think O is going to mean in the terms of the new Android operating system. They're saying that LG is going to be making the batteries for Samsung and not Samsung, so we won't have that, exploding battery situation. It's supposed to have an iris scanner. retina scanner, whichever way you want to call it. Something that it could read your eye to unlock your phone instead of just using a fingerprint or a password or, you know, the zigzag codes that they have on your security. What else? Well, they're talking about an advanced artificial intelligence inside your Note 8. I don't know if you can actually call it artificial intelligence yet. Artificial intelligence would mean that it was pretty much autonomous and it doesn't need any input from you. It can work on its own. What they're talking about is, you know, the voice assistant, not actual AI. Because actual AI in a smartphone before it came out in an actual computer does not sound feasible to me. But that's pretty much it on the rumors so far. When I find out more, I will add to this video or just put something down in the comments to let you guys know about the updates on some of these rumors. But so far, it sounds like a crazy phone, except for that folding display thing. I don't know. That just, it'll never work with me, I don't think. I'll actually have to see it, hold it, and use it to see what it's all about. But a 6.2-inch display on a smartphone, that's a little rough. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.